What if I told you there are 6 simple habits shared by people who've lived past 95, and scientists tracked over 1,000 of them to prove it? That's right, no fad diets, no extreme workouts, just 6 daily practices that help them live longer, stronger, and more independent lives. And the most surprising part? One of these habits is ignored by nearly 90% of Americans, yet it's the #1 thing that determines whether you'll live long enough to meet your great-grandkids. Stick with me for the next few minutes, because I'm going to walk you through each of these science-backed habits, starting with the easiest one you can do today. Let me introduce you to Beverly from Nebraska. She's 97 years old. Still drives. Still tends her garden every morning. And just recently, she and her husband celebrated their 75th wedding anniversary. When researchers asked her for the secret to her long, healthy life, she laughed and said, "I just do the same 6 things every single day. Been doing them for over 40 years. What Beverly didn't know. Scientists had been quietly studying her, and 999 other people over 95. And every single one of them shared the exact same 6 habits. Let's start with the first one. It's a habit so simple, you might just overlook it. Habit 1, the 22-minute walk. Habit number 1. They walk exactly 22 minutes a day. Not jogging. Not hiking. Not power walking with fancy shoes. Just a steady, purposeful walk, at a pace where you can carry on a conversation but still feel like you're moving with purpose. Harvard Medical School followed over 50,000 people for 2 decades. What they found was stunning. Walking for just 22 minutes a day reduces your risk of early death by a whopping 39%. And the sweet spot? 22 minutes. Not 10. Not an hour. That's where your heart, muscles, and joints get maximum benefit without overdoing it. Take Harold from Phoenix. At age 68, his doctor gave him a wake-up call: too sedentary. So Harold started walking the same neighborhood route every morning for 22 minutes. Today, he's 96. His cardiologist says his heart is functioning like that of a 70-year-old. And yes, he's still doing that walk every morning. The beauty of this habit is how simple it is. No gym. No weights. No equipment. Just you and a sidewalk, a trail, or even laps around your house. Because skipping this one small thing every day, it slowly chips away at your strength, your mobility, and your independence. The CDC reports that people over 60 who stay sedentary raise their risk of dying early by 71%. Every day you skip your walk, your body loses about 1% of muscle mass. And your heart becomes less efficient at sending blood to your organs. So here's what you do: set a 22-minute timer on your phone. Right after breakfast, take a walk around your block. Make it a routine, same time every day. Morning, after lunch, before dinner, whatever works for you. Start today. Because each day you skip is one more day of aging faster than you need to. And those are days you can't get back. Habit 2, the 5 foods. Before we jump into the second habit, quick pause. If you're enjoying this and want to live not just longer, but better, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Click that thumbs up button if you've learned something helpful so far. And drop a comment below, tell me which of these habits you're already doing. It helps our videos reach more people who need this info. And if you've got loved ones over 60, share this video with them. You might just change their life. Now, on to habit number 2. They eat exactly 5 specific foods every single day. What if I told you your local grocery store holds the secret to a longer life? No pricey powders. No exotic imports. Just 5 simple, affordable foods proven to slow aging, boost brain power, and fight disease. The Mayo Clinic studied over 2,500 people who lived past 100. Every single one of them, without exception, included these 5 foods in their diet every single day. 1. Blueberries, packed with antioxidants to fight aging. 2. Walnuts, rich in omega-3 fatty acids for brain health. 3. Extra virgin olive oil, a source of heart-healthy fats. 4. Dark leafy greens, like spinach or kale for essential minerals. 5. Fatty fish, like salmon, for protein and inflammation control. Brenda from Portland made these foods her daily staples. She added a handful of blueberries to her oatmeal. Ate 6 walnut halves as a snack. Drizzled a tablespoon of olive oil over her salad. Included a cup of spinach with dinner. And had salmon twice a week. Now, at 101 years old, Brenda's sharp as ever. She's on 0 prescription meds. Here's the science behind it. Without these foods working together in your system, your cells age 3 times faster. That means higher risk of dementia, heart disease, and chronic inflammation. But get this, Johns Hopkins found that people who ate all 5 of these foods daily had 60% fewer cases of dementia, 45% fewer heart attacks, and stayed physically independent 12 years longer than those who didn't. So here's what you do starting today. Add a handful of blueberries to breakfast. Eat 6 walnut halves for an afternoon snack. Use 1 teaspoon of extra virgin olive oil on your salad. Cook 1 cup of dark leafy greens for dinner. Have 3 ounces of fatty fish, like salmon or sardines, at least twice a week. Make a list. Stock your kitchen. Because missing just one of these can speed up the aging process. And your body needs these nutrients every single day to repair itself and stay strong. Habit 3, the 4-7-8 breath. And now, on to habit number 3. And this one? It's the most powerful of all. Yet 90% of Americans never do it. It's called the 4-7-8 breathing technique. And it's probably the strongest anti-aging tool you already have, built right into your body. Johns Hopkins researchers spent 5 years studying stress and aging. What they found? This simple breathing pattern reduced stress hormones by 68%. And extended cellular life by up to 15 years. Most people breathe shallow and fast, which keeps your body in a constant state of stress. That floods your system with cortisol and adrenaline, hormones that actually age your cells and wear down your organs. Here's how to do it. Inhale through your nose for 4 counts. Hold that breath for 7 counts. Then slowly exhale through your mouth for 8 counts. It's that simple. But it must be exact, because the science is in the numbers. Lawrence from Dallas learned this breathing technique at age 72 after his doctor flagged dangerously high stress and blood pressure. 5 years later, his blood pressure is perfect. He sleeps soundly through the night. And his doctor says his stress levels are lower than most people in their 50s. This breathing technique sends a message to your body. You're safe. You can relax. And when your body relaxes, that's when deep healing begins. The American Heart Association says poor breathing patterns are linked to high blood pressure, heart rhythm issues, and faster mental decline. But with just 4 slow breaths before bed each night, you can undo years of damage. So tonight, find a quiet spot. Close your eyes. Inhale for 4. Hold for 7. Exhale for 8. Repeat 4 times. That's it. And the benefits start immediately. Habit 4, 3 close relationships. Habit number 4. They keep exactly 3 close relationships. Now, this might surprise you. But loneliness is deadlier than smoking 15 cigarettes a day. That's not just a scary headline, it's backed by science. Harvard's Grant study, which followed people for over 80 years, found something powerful. Folks who maintained 3 deep, meaningful connections lived 23% longer than those who were socially isolated. But here's the key, these aren't just people you wave to at the store. Not just Facebook friends or holiday-only calls. These are real, authentic relationships. Where you feel seen, supported, and valued. Where someone truly cares about your happiness and well-being. For most people, those three connections include 1. A close family member. 2. One longtime friend. 3. And someone from your community, maybe a neighbor, a church friend, or someone in your social circle you trust. Meet Marjorie from Ohio. She's 99. She talks to her daughter every morning, plays dominoes weekly with her best friend of 50 years. And volunteers at her church's food pantry every Thursday. She says those three relationships are her lifeline. They give her something to look forward to. Someone to check in on. Someone to laugh with. And scientists say that kind of connection protects your brain, your heart, and your immune system. So ask yourself, do you have 3 people in your life you can count on? People you can be honest with, lean on, grow old with? If not, it's never too late. Start with 1. Reach out. Reconnect. Join a group. Call that old friend. Invite someone for coffee. Because this habit can quite literally save your life. Habit 5. Consistent sleep routine. Habit 5. They follow the exact same sleep routine every single night. And no, it's not just about getting 8 hours. It's about when you sleep and how you sleep. Yale University researchers tracked adults over 65 for more than a decade. What they found was astonishing. People who went to bed and woke up at the same time every day had 43% lower risk of Alzheimer's, fewer heart problems, and stronger immune systems, regardless of how many hours they slept. It's all about rhythm, your body's internal clock. When you go to sleep at the same time each night, your brain enters deeper, more restorative sleep. That's when your body does the heavy lifting. Repairing tissue, balancing hormones, clearing toxins, and building memory. And when your sleep schedule's all over the place, your body stays stuck in stress mode. Your memory gets foggy. And your immune system weakens. Take Dennis from Michigan. He used to fall asleep in front of the TV, wake up at 3 a.m., and nap during the day. His energy was gone. His memory was slipping. Then his doctor gave him a challenge. Pick a bedtime, stick to it for 30 days. No screens before bed. No late-night snacks. Dennis picked 10 p.m. Now at 90, he says it's the best health change he's ever made. So here's your challenge. Choose a bedtime. Stick with it. Even on weekends. Shut off screens 1 hour before. Keep your room cool and dark. Try a hot shower, a book, or your 4-7-8 breathing before bed. Your brain will thank you. Your body will heal. And night by night, you'll build a younger, stronger version of yourself, while you sleep. Habit 6, daily purpose. And finally, habit number 6. They wake up every day with a sense of purpose. This isn't some vague idea, it's scientifically proven. A landmark study from the University of Michigan followed over 7,000 seniors. And found that those with a clear reason to get out of bed each morning lived up to 7 years longer than those who felt aimless or disconnected. And it didn't matter whether that purpose was big or small. Some volunteered. Others took care of pets, helped neighbors, babysat grandkids, or tended a garden. What mattered was having a reason, a sense that your day matters. Edith from Florida is 94. Every morning, she feeds the birds in her backyard, writes a letter to a friend, and calls someone she knows is lonely. It gives me a reason to smile, she says. It gives me something to do for someone else. And that's the secret. Purpose keeps your brain sharp, your body active, and your spirit full. It lowers your risk of depression, dementia, even chronic illness. So what's your purpose? It doesn't have to be grand. It just has to be yours. Maybe it's painting, volunteering, teaching, learning. Even just being the one who remembers birthdays in your family, that's purpose. Wake up with intention. Set one small goal each morning. Write it down. Celebrate it when it's done. Because when you feel like your day matters, your life gets longer. So there you have it, 6 simple habits shared by over 1,000 people who've lived past 95. 1. A 22-minute daily walk. 2. 5 daily foods. 3. The 4-7-8 breathing technique. 4. 3 close relationships. 5. A consistent sleep routine. 6. A daily sense of purpose. And guess what? You can start all 6 today. No fancy tools. No expensive programs. Just simple steps you can build into your life, one at a time. If this video helped you, go ahead and click subscribe now. Give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment. Share it with your friends, your parents, your neighbors, anyone who needs this message. We've got more videos just like this, full of practical wisdom backed by science, made for people just like you who want to stay strong, steady, and independent. Remember, it's never too late to build the future you deserve. See you in the next video.